I'm coming to you a little bit late tonight. Ooh, it's 10:33, but that's okay. I'm gonna wrap this up right quick. I don't want to go to bed as late as I did last night anyway. So I am making, I told you about the giveaway I'm gonna be doing for Patriotic Day giveaway for whoever likes, share, and tag at least one person and follow. So here I go. I am starting out with a 21-inch deco mesh. I am going to make 10-inch loops. And I'm going to start on the inside. Some kind of way it seems to be that it interferes when you're trying to do the outside. So you want to get that around there as tight as possible. I had a clip on it earlier to try to keep it even as much as possible. Okay. So we're going to do the 10-inch loops. Let me move this a little bit out of the way. I don't really need no hot glue, so I will disconnect it later. Okay. I'm going to go out here and measure it. And like I said, I want 10-inch loops. I could make it bigger if I want to, but I just don't like no gigantic loops. And we're going to put it right in between our chenille stem. I think I'm going to make I think I'm going to do a couple of giveaways. I am going to do a grapevine wreath for the next one. How's everybody tonight? That one wasn't tight enough, it came loose. Make sure you do, when you're putting your chenille stems on here, make sure you tighten them so they won't come loose. I had said I like this time of time better, but I don't know now. It's still get late really quick. Especially if you sleep all day. Or not all day, but late in the day. think that was my last one. So what I'm gonna do here, let's stretch it out, see where it meet each other. Now I'm gonna cut it off. Gonna clip it until I get ready for my next one, my top loop. Just clip that. It doesn't matter where you start. Just make sure that's tight enough. I'm gonna take that and tie it around my first one. Making sure it's really tight and snug where it won't slip out. And we also gonna do this one 10-inch. Try to make sure those loops are as even as possible, because you don't want some of them sticking out and some are sticking in further. You want them even as possible so they can look nice and neat. Let's go ahead and fluff them a little bit, because when you're putting them both on, sometimes you get confused with the top and the bottom. So let's go ahead and do this. Fluff as you go. Okay. Let's get that in order again. We go to our next loop. Chanel stem and tie our next loop in. lucky person, those lucky people gonna be, because I think I'm giving away 2. Wireframe and grapevine wreath frame. Blue is way up under there, okay? This will stand proudly on someone's beautiful house. All they need is a beautiful wreath for the summer. We're for the patriotic season. I gotta make me one for my door. I don't know what I'm gonna go with, the grapevine or the wireframe. I have so many wreaths around the house for my own house. I gotta find a place for them because I got them stacked all in the office because my office is right by the front door. So I just take it off, throw it in the office, and put another one on there. It's easier, but they piling up now. I gotta find a place for them. You see, if I would have did the inside last, I would have had to jump all the way across my other deco mesh, and it would be hard because it'll be sticking on each other. So that's why I do it from the inside out. Much easier that way. May have enough to do another one to sell. Well, either way it goes, I'm gonna make a couple of the sale. What I'm saying, I may have enough of this one to make a sale item. But I just wanted to give my top supporters that their name is not gonna be in the running because they are my top supporters. And they automatically get a wreath for supporting me. But their name will go in the bag if it's quite a few of them. Their name, well, like I said, I already know who they are. They don't have to go in the bag. Not that many though. People say like they be scared to support you these days. I support anybody trying to do something. Anybody. That one seemed like it's shorter for some reason. Let's take it a loose and measure it again. Okay, it wasn't that much off. You'll be amazed how much an inch or even not an inch matters when you're trying to make everything even. It really matters. A ruler really matters. Well, let me turn my fan on. It's getting hot up in here. Yep. Let's do this. And this is a 14-inch wireframe. And I don't know whether I'm gonna put flowers. I think I'm just gonna go maybe put some, I don't know whether I'm gonna put anything in between them either, but we will see. But I know I'm gonna make a big pretty bow to put on it. That was my last Chanel stem, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it. I'm going to bring it over one time. What I do, when I get to the end, I don't want to see this little gap right here. So I bring it over, I make another loop. Even though I don't have another Chanel stems, I make another loop. And I would tie it to that first one that I did, so it wouldn't have that big gap in between there. If I can find the end of the Chanel stem. And that one I would have to make a little bigger. So let's go up to, let's try 12. Give it 2 inches. I think that'll be sufficient. Well, maybe we don't have to go that far because I can attach it to the bottom one. Go ahead and fluff it out. Put that blue over there. So now we're going to cut it. Got to move all your mesh out of the way so you won't cut any of your mesh. Now we're going to clip it so it can stay even. No, I don't want any bottom for it. Let's clip clip it for right now. Put it on the side. Okay, so this is my my base. And I think it turned out cute. So right now I don't know whether I'm gonna put anything inside or not, but I know I'm about to make a bow. I don't want to keep you too long if you're there. I don't want to keep myself too long either. I went to bed like 4 o'clock last night. Not gonna happen again. I woke up this morning, felt like I had a hangover or something. My son came and knocked on the door to see was I okay. And I said, what time is it? He said, 2 o'clock. I jumped out of bed. Your day is gone. It's completely gone. That time of the day. But I'm blessed. I'm blessed I can get up that late and don't have to be going to nobody's job. They've been firing me a long time ago. So let's work on this bow. Where do I want my tails? I think I'm gonna start with this one. All right, leave that alone. Let's make a big, beautiful bow. And let's see who's June 1st. What is June 1st date? I'm gonna send these out next month. Okay. Let me cut. I'm gonna do a streamer. Let me do a 17-inch streamer. I don't be knowing that. Hold it halfway. Get your halfway point. Put it in there. One at the top and one at the bottom. Okay. What's next? What's next, y'all? What's next? Okay, let's go with this plaid. Now let's go with red. We're gonna do a red. We're gonna put this at the bottom. Cause I noticed this red don't work too good when it don't want to stay down. So we're gonna do it so the other bow can maybe help it stay down. So, nope, I gotta do a 2.5. And that's the only 2.5 I had. Let me look at my stash for a minute. Maybe this blue polka dot. Yeah, it got blue and white in it, so let's go with the blue polka dot. Yeah, this one, but I believe it's sheer. Let's go with this blue and white polka dot. let's try this. But these wire edges, they not stiff enough for me. Let's go with this one. Yeah, let's try this one. Burlap, don't never put nobody down. Good old burlap. And we're gonna pinch it in the middle. And we're gonna go, let's go a 7-inch here. Stretch it out, see where your 7-inch at. Take it and pinch it. And when you're pinching it, just go ahead and twist it. Just right here, go ahead and pinch it. And I don't have to twist this because all I'm doing is 2 loops on this one. What is it? What happened? Okay. Now let's go with that plaid I pulled out. The red. I'm gonna go with the red this time. I'm gonna go with. I love this red, but it gives you a headache messing with it. So I love it, but you have to work hard with it. So we want a 7-inch on that one. We're gonna go a 6-inch on this one. And take it and pinch it. That right there. Right, okay. We're gonna do a 6-inch on this one. Just put your finger in it, pull it out. Pinch and twist. Oh, this is gonna be beautiful sitting on somebody's door. I don't know where's that first. 6. Maybe I want to keep this one for myself. And see, you have to watch this one because it moves around on you. I don't like working too hard. So that's our 2 loops. We're going to only do 2 loops on this one too. Let me measure out my loops. This one a little further. Okay, let's go ahead and cut this boy. I got my fan blowing, but that's okay, they're good. Okay, so now let's go with our plaid. I like all of my ribbon to be showing. Okay, so y'all know how I was wrestling with my staple. I don't know how many of you seen it the day I was wrestling with my staple gun. I finally got it in today. My big one. Now I got to buy something for it. So you can use 3 different types of they call it staples. They call some of them nails. So I got to find out what to buy for it. Now I was wrestling with the staple gun so much one day, I just got tired. Okay, so we're gonna go 5 on this one. You go down 1 inch every time you make a ribbon. And we're gonna take it, give it a twist. A little over 5, but that's okay. We'll make this one a little over 5. Let's see first. So we have all the 2 loops. So that's all I'm doing on this one. And your tails though, they don't all have to be the same length. They even look better layered to me. Which one we gonna go? I'm gonna go with the stars. Nope. I'm gonna go with the plaid stripes. Yeah, the plaid. Because I would love to have my stars on top. So we're gonna go 4 this time. 5, 4. Sometimes you have to move your ribbons around and go ahead and give it a pinch. Let's go 4. Sometimes you have to bring your ribbon out a little bit so it won't interfere with what you're trying to do. Didn't pinch it. Let's go ahead and pinch it. Depends on where you go, the quality your ribbons will be, and you can work better with them. They be pretty, but some of them be hard to work with, like this one and that red one. But I just fight with it. but I hate to fight with ribbon. I've been making a lot of different color ribbon bows. One day I'm just gonna make about an 8-10 loop, one color. But I fell in love with the different color ribbons. That's why I make different colors. Let me see how sometimes you have to feel, this one worked good. I use that for the top row and use this one for something else. Let's go ahead and pinch it in the middle. It's okay, you just take it, pinch it, flip it over again. Okay, kind of hold it so it stay there. And we're gonna go a little bit below that one. And take it, pinch it up. Last one. And this one we're gonna do a 3 loop on. Pinch it. And if this ain't patriotic, I don't know what is. All this red, white, and blue. I'm gonna do these two, the last ones about the same length. No, I had it right. They hit me out. I had it right. Take this, put it in the middle, twist it. And the third one is going to be the little middle bow to stand out. Now, what I'm gonna use, a wire or Chanel stems. Chanel stems look like they've been working better for me. Let's try that. Let's put 2 Chanel stems together. I started to double it, but I'm gonna go ahead and just put 2 together. That's a pretty big bow. I really don't feel too comfortable about by it being so thick. Just grab it and catch it and put it. Sometimes I might put my my stem down first. Hold your thumb in the middle like that. Smash it. I usually do my right hand. Let me take it and use my right hand. I'm not even left-handed. Just keep holding it in the middle. I should have had my wire halfway met. Let's bend it. And I'm going to put it down in between my thumb. Bring it around. Just catch the other side. Figure out where it's at. Okay. And I'm going to grab it. And you twist it around there. Really. I'm going to make one twist on the wire itself. But you're going to want to twist your ribbon, not your wire, to get it tight. And you want it tight as possible so on none of the little rascals wiggle out. I think that's tight enough. Now, before we even try to fluff it out, let's get our ducks in order. Straighten it out. Okay, I'm just gonna go this way, on this way. So, let's get our ducks in order. And sometimes I would put my bow on before I start with my mesh. So just give the bow its little section. But I'm gonna make the Chanel stem. I'm gonna add Chanel stem on them. It looks like it can fit in there. I forgot. It's that it's not burlap, so it's not that thick. I was working with some burlap earlier. I would post that later too. The burlap is way thicker than the deco mesh. And all you're doing is you're folding and you're going up at an angle. And like I said, it don't have to be even. None of your tails have to be even. get them all. My little tails. This one. And get that side. And you can cut the tails at an angle if you want to. Just my preference is ducktails. One more. My next Patriotic Wreath will have red, white, and blue flowers on it. And I think that's it. I think that's it. Now, when I'm straightening them out, I'm gonna go back and let me see where I want. You can come over here. Let me see where I want to. Put my wreath and fluff it out. I like to put it on a stand to do all of that. Fluff it out. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's put it in between here. If we can. This one is a little small. This is at 12 inch. Okay, look like you don't have no other choice but to 14 inch will not fit on this good. I have to cut some of these sides down. Okay, so when you stand back and look, see where your bow at, what's happening with your bow. I stand back and see the person that's making it. Stand back, see what's going on with your bow and where you want to position it. I don't know why, but I always position my bows on the left. If I'm putting something, a little sign or something, it goes on the right and my bows go on the left. I don't know why, but to me it just looks better like that. And you remember you have your wire on the back of your bow. You don't really have to use the Chanel stem. So, and just to reinforce where we cut it at, I would put it right there to help it out a little bit. Where is the other side? Right here. And you don't want your bow to look like it's smashed inside of that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bring it out a little more. So it won't look like it's just smashed down up in here. So I'm not gonna secure. I'm gonna wrap it around there where it can stay. But it's in the position I want it. I'm trying to see, is it in the position I want it? As long as it don't look like it's smashed. I have so many loops. I gotta find some of them. And tails. So many loops and tails. So I just want to make sure it don't look like it's smashed. I'm gonna let it out a little bit because I think I would like it a little bit better. Not as much in it. That's why I used it, thought thought about using a 22 gauge. It's not 20, the 18 gauge. It's a little longer and maybe a little bit more sturdier than the Chanel stem. I think I'm gonna have to cut my tails a little bit more. And right now we're gonna leave it there. Cut these tails some more, keep them from leaning. This material don't cut very well either. Okay, I hate to cut all this pretty stuff off, but it looks better. Cut this one down. Some of this plaid you have to watch, because some of it don't work very well with you. Now, let's see what this would do. You know, you don't have to cut the bottom ones as much because they don't have to stand to see. So you can leave these. I like leaving these long. Get those loops, make them stand out. The middle section I could have made a little longer, but it's okay. So whoever I ship this wreath to, of course, you know, right before I ship it, I'm going to fluff it out again. And it would look just like this, all fluffed out when you take it out the box. It would look just like this, nothing bent. Everything going to be fluffed up, just like if I would have just made it. And that's it. I might do more, but that's it. On the Patriotic Wreath, I think I may put a flower here, maybe a flower here, flower there. Take the, I had took the stem off one. Dip it in some glue and then take a flower. Ooh, that'll be pretty. Let me go. Do I have my glue on? Yep. Let me go ahead. That'll gonna be pretty. Let me do that now. And just stick a flower on it. Put them in all the here and there in the white spots. And that brings it out a little bit more. I hold it a little while. I want to mash it in because I don't want it to get on the other side of the deco mesh. So I think it's gonna stay. I just look at it again before. So what I'm doing, I am pulling this off. I am dipping it take it and hold it up because you don't want glue to get on your leaves. Just put it in there just like that. Maybe a little bit more. And just find a flower to put it on. I mean a loop to put it on. Hold it for a few minutes. And so let's put one. Most time you just want your flowers, the bow is in the way. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put one over here, try to make it parallel with the other one. Hold your leaves back. And let's put one over here. You're mashing it in, you can always unfluff it back out. I just don't want it to smash inside of the other one. And let's put one down here. Or down here. Let's put one down here. Okay, don't look like I brought any more up here. I got more of them over there in my stash. I got to go. But this just kind of give you an idea of what it would look like if you were the winner and you get this in the mail. This is what it looked like. I also have God Bless America signs that I might consider making another one out of. Or, you know, it's so many ways I can make a patriotic wreath. So you might, I'll come to you when I get ready to make my other one also, if I feel like it. So that is it for tonight. That is it for tonight. Oh, where is my other, where are you? This one here, oh, here you go, right here in my face. Okay, y'all, I'm tired. So, I will see you guys tomorrow, and I will come to you with another, I don't know whether it'll be a patriotic wreath or just any other kind of wreath that I'm making. And I have some news to let y'all know in a few, maybe a week or so. Have some news for you, where else you can go and see me do tutorials. So, this is it. I'm gonna add a few more flowers on, and I just might be able to find some red, different colors that I can put on there, or USA, or some stars or something. I'm gonna come up with something. All right, guys, I will talk to you later, and y'all have a blessed night. Good night.